How's it going, everyone? My name is Michael SK, and welcome back to Amatsutsumi. It seems as if Azuki is going somewhere, which is very irregular, but is also a good thing because that is more proof that she is alive, healthy, and doing better than ever. So, by all means. However, it's also not great news because that means that Makoto is alone here at the house, the cafe, with his quote-unquote sisters, and one of them of which we are going down a route for. So that can only lead to fantastic things occurring, I'm sure. Azuki-san will be taking a break from running the cafe today and tomorrow to go to the hospital. Never mind, she's not going on a trip. I had the wrong idea. That said, it's not all that serious. She's just going there for some checkups. I healed her with my kotodama, but from a medical standpoint, her recovery doesn't have any discernible origin. So when the hospital told her that they'd like to take some follow-up tests just to be safe, Mom accepted their offer.
本当に大丈夫？お母さん。
She'll be fine. They'll just be keeping her overnight to make sure nothing's wrong with her.
でも入院は入院だよ、兄さん。ここのところ、体の調子もいいから何もないと思うわ。安心。私も大丈夫だと思うわ。
Mana rustles Kokoto's hair.
マナちゃん。
You're acting like a real big sister there.
私はお姉ちゃんだから。じゃあ、兄さんとマナちゃんがそう言うのなら信じる。あら、お母さんの言うことは信じられないの？だって疲れてても元気だって言うもん。おお、そういえばそうね。
You have no one but yourself to blame there, Mom.
言葉で相手を騙せば言葉の価値は落ちる。マナちゃんの言う通りだわ。お母さんはもう二度と信じてもらえないのね。信じるけど平気と元気は信じない。
You reap what you sow, I suppose.
これからは信じてもらえるように元気でい続けなきゃね。本当にそうだよ。早く行かないと遅れるわ。本当ね。それじゃ行ってきます。
We see her off and head for school. Another ordinary day, I'm sure. Nothing will go wrong. Hopefully. The day passes in the blink of an eye, bringing me to the end of school before I even know it. I leave the classroom and head for Kokoto's class.
兄さん、こっちこっち。
I find Kokoto waiting for me in the hallway. Naturally, she's not alone.
女の子を2人も待たせるなんてなかなか憎いじゃないですか、誠さん。
Sorry.
今のは誠さんが器量のいい男だっていう褒め言葉ですよ。
Really?
待ってたのは本当ですけどね。時々ホタルンと兄さんの話は難しいよ。大丈夫だよ、ココロン。全部ちゃんと説明するから。やっぱりホタルンは親友だよ。当然だよ、ココロン。
The two hug each other.
そんなホタルたちをニコニコ見守る誠さんはお兄さんっていうよりお父さんみたいですね。
I can really only assume that we are not the age of a father, and we are the age of a student. Same thing with Mana. But still, that has not been confirmed whatsoever. Wow, that actually hurt a little.
あれ、マナちゃんは？
Oh, she said that she was tired and left early during lunch.
あ、大丈夫なの？転校してきたばかりだからいろいろ負担だったのかな。
My thoughts exactly.
でも昨日も疲れて休んでたのに。昨日も？じゃあちょっと心配だね。それなら早く帰らなきゃ。
She just went home early to be safe, so I don't think you have to worry so much. She looked better than yesterday. Honestly, she seemed less tired and more like she was bored of school and looking for an excuse to get out.
でも。
Either way, why don't we just head home? But no urgency. I said no urgency. Kokoto dashes off, driven by concern for Mana.
じゃあまた明日ね。バイバイ。
I have a trigger finger if you guys didn't notice.
マナちゃん。
Kokoro bursts right into the room.
おかえりなさい。寝てなくて大丈夫なの、マナちゃん。平気よ。もう元気だから。よかったよ。え
Kokoro embraces Mana with tears in her eyes.
心配したんだからね。走って帰ってきたの？
Right, she was worried about you.
大げさよ。ちょっと疲れてただけだから。でも、お母さんだっていつも平気って言って入院したりしてたから、マナちゃんのことも心配なんだよ。そう。元気になっても、今日は寝てなきゃダメだよ。わかったわ。
Mana ends up nodding. That's not something you see every day.
漫画を読んでたの？
Kokoro's eyes fall on the stack of volumes next to Mana.
ダメ？ダメ。
Kokoro snatches the manga from Mana. Manga from Oh my god, this shit bugged me in one of the previous episodes as well. Was that the real reason she left early? To read these? I wouldn't put it past Mana, that's for sure.
もう少しで最後まで読み終わるところだったから。ダメだよ。読みながら休むから。ダメです。残念。
I feel your pain, Mana, truly. I know how hard it is to put down a manga when you're only a short distance away from the end.
心を説得して。
Can't she just read a little more, Kokoro?
ダメなものはダメです。
Sorry, I tried.
頼りないお兄ちゃん。ほら、お布団へ入って、マナちゃん。わかったわ。
Mana decides this isn't a battle worth fighting and gets into bed. Huh. She's not fighting it back with kotodama or anything like that. Neither of them are. They're just kind of letting things slide. Once we're sure that she stays there, Kokoro and I go to the hospital to visit Mom. Though I'm betting Mana took the opportunity to read some more manga. Turns out Mom's doing so well that she's sick of having to sit in the hospital bed all day. Naturally, being the worrywart that she is, Kokoro insists over and over again that she makes sure to get good sleep. And they should let Mom out by tomorrow as planned. We decide to head home once we hear that.
兄さん。
Yes?
なんだか今日は疲れちゃったよ。
It's because you spent the whole time worrying. You need to relax. I rustle Kokoro's hair. She's such a good person. I'm surprised that despite her cold attitude, even Mana does what Kokoro asks. I start to entertain the idea that Kokoro's wholehearted kindness is even stronger than kotodama.
そうだよ。みんな疲れたらちゃんと休んでよ。
You said it.
兄さんもだよ。
Huh? Me too, why?
よく行き倒れてる。
Oh. Yeah, I guess she got me there.
倒れるならせめて家の中にして。できれば私の腕の中にして。
You know, that sounds like a rather attractive idea.
そもそも倒れちゃダメ。
I'll be careful.
その言葉も信じられないから、私が兄さんとずっと一緒にいて見張ってなきゃね。
I wouldn't have it any other way. Stay with me, Kokoro. Kokoro's cheers resound through the empty twilit park. I almost said twilight. Uh-oh, now I have the urge to hold her again. But as I decided yesterday, I don't want to do anything that'll bring her pain. Reason and lust begin waging war within me. All of a sudden, Kokoro's face pops into view right in front of me.
どうしたの、兄さん。
Whoa, you scared me.
こう眉を潜めて、ってうなってたけど、何かな。
The one troubling me is totally oblivious to my conflict. Frustrated, my desire to get in a little payback trumps over. Is a small one on the forehead okay? I give Kokoro's brow a little kiss. Did I cross the line?
今気づいたんだけど、おでこチューは普通のチューより恥ずかしいね。
No, it's not. Well, I would say maybe they're both equally as embarrassing, but there's definitely more of an impact if it's on the lips, right? I won't do it again then.
それはそれで辛いかも。でも誰かに見られたら恥ずかしいし。
You don't have to be embarrassed as long as you're somewhere no one's watching.
誰も見てないならいいかな。
Okay, but that's mostly common sense. I accidentally used my kotodama. But the more I remember yesterday, the more I yearn for Kokoto.
兄さん。
Kokoto closes her eyes and slowly draws her face to mine. Spellbound by her actions, I kiss her right on the lips. I'd only planned on giving her a brief kiss, but I'm so reluctant to let go after so long that I ended up deepening it instead. I force my tongue into her mouth and Kokoto reciprocates, excuse me. And again, this is in public, or at least outside. It's been so long that I went too far, I'm sorry.
いいの。
I might have taken her right here and now if we weren't in public.
じゃあ兄さん帰ろう。
Yeah, hunger's the feeling right now. Yeah, I guess it is time for dinner. Mana must be hungry too. While we're both a bit sad to leave things at that, we decide to head straight home. Hunger is a greater power than horniness. I'm fairly certain. However, I am not testing that theory. Why am I sighing in the warmth of the bath? If it's to relax, that means I've been tense up until now. I guess that could be true in a sense. My eyes dart to the lower half of my body as I think that.
兄さん入ってもいい？
Gamers, I'm so sorry, but whatever's about to happen, y'all not seeing nothing. Huh? I lift my head up like a child caught in the middle of a prank. Kokoto opens the bathroom door without waiting for my answer, clad in her birthday suit.
洗いっこしようよ。
Huh? Why? I mean,
ど
you're...
うしたの兄さん。やっぱり裸を見られるのは恥ずかしい？
I'm pretty sure, like, family members do this as, like, a normal thing in Japanese culture. But that I don't know about boy and girl. That's not the issue here. I barely avoid shouting that out. Why is she boldly strolling into the bathroom with me when she's too nervous to even hold hands? Oh, now I get it. It's because I told her she didn't have to be embarrassed as long as we were somewhere we couldn't be seen. My careless usage of kotodama has come back to bite me. Yeah, you know, it's been stated to me in the comments as well, and it's very obvious as we continue along. Kotodama, in a way, is kind of like a genie's wish. So it's very obvious that you will kind of get what you demand, but you have to be so specific, or else there may be some unintended consequences. So much for telling off Mana. I must look like such a hypocrite now.
ほら湯船から出て。洗いっこできないじゃない。
Kokoto tugs me out of the bath before I even have time to say anything. Yeah, gamers, I am sorry, but you are not seeing anything here. Because holy shit, there's just so much. So I'll see you after this quick cut. Okay, I think we're good. I think we're back to
マナちゃん
being clothed, yep.
ちゃんと寝てるかな？
Fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. I feel like the opposite of bathing was accomplished in that scene. I'd bet as much.
そうじゃないと困るよ。マナちゃんまで入院することになったら、私絶対悲しいもん。
I'm sure it'll be fine. After all, you really care for her. I stroke her hair to put Kokoto's mind at ease. Then we'd better get to sleep. It's gotten rather late after all we've done in here.
待って兄さん。寝る前にお休みの。
Haven't we done a little bit of everything just a minute ago? It doesn't take long to realize what Kokoto's asking for. Yeah, sure. Kokoto gets on her tiptoes and shuts her eyes. I give her a little peck. Kokoto laughs pleasantly once we break off.
ちょっと物足りないけど、あまり激しいチューだとまた興奮しちゃうもんね。
The words arouse me once more. But I'm spent. I've hit my limit for today. Good night, Kokoto.
おやすみなさい、兄さん。
We also have an insane amount of post-nut clarity. I wave to Kokoto as she returns to her room and then head back for mine. What a fantastic day. Full of adventure and a really fascinating bath. Straight up. You wouldn't get that back in the village, I'm sure. Absolutely not. Mana's feeling as fit as a fiddle come morning. We all have breakfast together like always. Azuki-san may not be here today, or may not be here, but this feels just like any other day. I start cleaning up the cafe a little once we finish eating. Kokoro knits her eyebrows when she notices.
お店開けるの？お母さんは閉めてていいって言ってたよ。
We have the day off of school, so it's the least we can do. I think we'll be fine if I handle the cooking while you deal with the customers. Mom will be back later today, so it'd be a waste not to keep the cafe open on a weekend.
マナちゃん、どう思う？好きにすればいいわ。
Will you help?
何を？
Well, having you cook would be asking too much, so I was thinking you could deal with the customers.
私にできると思うの？
Sorry, scratch that. I wouldn't put it past her to mess up the orders or drive out any annoying customers with her kotodama. How about cleaning the plates then?
お皿を割ってしまっても大丈夫？1枚くらいなら？1枚で済むと思う？
Mana asks me. Forget I asked.
兄さん、マナちゃんは昨日と一昨日は疲れて寝込んでたんだよ。急にお手伝いさせちゃダメだよ。
Okay, but to be fair, washing dishes is like nothing. Yeah, that's a good point.
おとなしく漫画を読んでいるわ。休まなきゃダメ。この漫画だけ最後まで読ませて。
Damn, she is really hooked on manga, and I don't blame her. I've been kind of hooked on some manga as well.
それ、あと10巻以上あるよ。そんなに？
Mana's getting excited. She's more obsessed with manga than I am.
最後まで読んだら寝るから。顔色はいいみたいだけど。お願い、心。じゃあ、その漫画だけだからね。ありがとう。
Mana does whatever Kokoro asks now, I see. You've tamed Mana. I'm impressed.
私はペットじゃないわ。
Yet, you never listen to me.
お店を開けるなら、そろそろ準備しないといけないわ。
Wait, we said you... Wait, hold on. You've tamed Mana, I'm impressed. Are we saying that to Kokoro? True, we won't push ourselves, so let's move on. Maybe I'm just reading that wrong. I am pretty stupid. It does happen. Once we open the cafe, several patrons shuffle in without delay. They order toast and the like. Apparently they're here for a late breakfast.
ご注文の品は以上ですか？それでは、ごゆっくりお召し上がりくださいね。
Kokoro comes back with orders from the customers. See, we're pulling it off, don't you think?
このまま兄さんと一日頑張るね。
A carefree morning atmosphere permeates the cafe, excuse me. Mana sits in a corner of the room reading shoujo manga. She has about 10 volumes stacked up on a table. Looks like she's still got a ways to go until she finishes.
早く横になってほしいのに。
You know, you're like a mother when it comes to Mana.
そうかな？
Yeah, you're always minding over her.
心配なんだもん。なのに休んでくれないし。
It's the thought that counts. If you ask me, Mana likes what you're doing deep down.
マナちゃんも私の家族だからね。私の話してる？
Mana puts down her manga and stares at us curiously. Yeah, we're worried about you.
私はもう元気よ。心が心配性なだけ。そんなことないもん。
Worrying about your family comes with the territory.
そうだよ。家族なんだから心配性なくらいでちょうどいいんだよ。そう。
Oh, is that embarrassment I see there?
照れてないわ。
Well, okay then. Well, damn it. I guess we can't fight against that. We've been using kotodama this entire time. But we haven't really had kotodama used on us. Well, with Makoto, you know, with it being so noticeable, I guess. And Makoto being, you know, conscious, mostly. Thank you. A rare group comes along, turning the cafe topsy-turvy. Well, all the fuss sent Mana heading to the second floor to sleep, so there's a silver lining, I guess. Once the last customer leaves, we decide to take a breather.
久しぶりに忙しかったね、兄さん。
Yeah, I'm glad we pulled through.
お母さん、褒めてくれるかな？
Yeah.
早く帰ってこないかな？
She's supposed to be back this afternoon, so that's still a ways off. Feeling lonely?
去年まではお母さんが入院すると私一人だったけど、今は兄さんとマナちゃんがいるから寂しくないよ。
That's good. Heck, even I miss her a little. I still feel guilty for tricking them into believing we're family. The way things are going, it looks like Kokoro will never be freed of my kotodama.
兄さんは？
I'm not lonely, but I want to see Mom as soon as possible.
私も同じだよ。
Kokoro grins. Then why don't we take a little break? You're tired, aren't you? Lunchtime, the busiest part of the day, is now done and gone, so we'll put up the close sign and rest.
私は平気だから兄さんが休んで。おもてなししてあげる。何でも注文してね。
Not sure how I feel about that. Your treat.
ひひ。
Why do I have a bad feeling about this? You mean you'll do the cooking? Yeah, I don't know about that.
どうして？
I refuse to subject myself to that poison she calls cooking, no matter how much I like her. Besides, didn't Azuki-san forbid you from cooking in the cafe? If I tell her it's an order from Mom, not even she should go through with it.
大丈夫。今日は絶対に兄さんが満足できるようなメニューを出してあげるから。
Did we just refer to Azuki as Azuki in front of Kokoro instead of calling Azuki Mom? Mark my grave while you're at it. Maybe just a translation thing, or maybe an actual slip-up from Makoto? Anyway, a good brother shouldn't stand for this now, should he?
ほらほら、席について。
Whoa, Kokoro. Kokoro pushes me into a chair.
ご注文はお決まりですか？
I haven't seen the menu yet.
あ、そうだったね。はい、どうぞ。
Kokoro opens the menu and puts it on the table. Looks like she really does want to treat me. I stare at Kokoro's face. She innocently cocks an eyebrow. How am I supposed to turn her down now? Then I guess I'll go with a soda? There's nothing you can really do to soda, so it should be safe.
ね、飲み物だけじゃなくてもっと頼もうよ。メニュー見て、メニュー。
Guess I can't get away with just a drink, huh? Then I'll pick something she can't screw up. Scratch that, whatever she can screw up the least. What's this? There's a note stuck to the bottom of the menu. It says, Kokoro. What's the deal with that? Huh?
それは超おすすめメニューなんだよ。
You mean Kokoro? What, does Kokoro carry it on her head or something? No, wait, Kokoro couldn't pull something off? Or like that off, she's no acrobat.
ご注文は以上でよろしいですか？
You mean a soda and Kokoro?
よろしいですか？よろしいですよね。よろしいということにしますね。
I have a bad feeling about this. But I want to give it some more thought, and then you got cut off. Kokoro turns around and heads not for the kitchen, but the house. However, she comes back in a second.
忘れてた。コーラだけ先に出しておくね。
The Kokoro on the menu's so big a deal that she nearly forgot that. I must admit, I'm curious now.
お待たせしました。コーラです。
Thank you. Kokoro heads back for the house again, with no choice but to wait I take small sips of my soda. Oh right, I should close the shop. Yeah, because boy oh boy do I have a bad feeling here. I return to my seat once I finish my task.
兄さん、目をつむって。
I hear Kokoro call out from inside a few minutes later. Alright, they're closed. We've come this far. I'll play her game. I can hear someone approaching me. Uh-oh. That laugh is Kokoro's, no doubt about it.
しょった。じゃあ、目を開けていいよ。
I'm telling you guys right now. I'm telling you guys right now if it's another H scene. Oh. Well, it is, but I wasn't really expecting that. Wow, okay. Huh. Yeah. I'm kind of speechless here. That is a cute ass outfit. It's obviously Azuki's, but like, I don't know, something about it, you know?
お待たせしました。ご注文の心です。ゆっくりお召し上がりくださいね。
Shit is cute. Let's go with that. Oh, never mind. It's not cute anymore. Okay. Let's just fast forward a little bit here. Well, that was fun and messy. Very interesting to do that right there in the cafe. You know, as I was stating during it, which is going to be cut out from the video, but it's very dangerous to like engage in that here in the cafe. One, because it's a public environment technically, and two, you're gonna have to clean that shit up because it's a public environment. People are gonna be eating and all that there. I don't know, sanitation and whatnot. Kokoro's clothes got dirty, so she goes back to her room to change. In the meantime, I clean the cafe back to its original form, at least I hope. I also flip the sign back from closed to open.
片付けもう終わっちゃったんだ。ごめんね、手伝えなくて。
Oh no, apparently you had your own issues. It's okay, don't worry about it. Oh, welcome.
どうしてお店が開いているの？お母さん。
Welcome home, Mom.
朝からお店を開けてたの？
Well, it's a weekend, so we thought it'd be a waste to keep it closed.
ちゃんと二人で切り盛りしたよ。
There was this big group that came at lunch. They sure were a handful.
無理しちゃダメじゃない。お母さんこそ検査はどうだったの？元気になった原因は今のところわからないって。でも検査結果は全て良好って言われたわ。
I mean, even I'd be curious if for some reason my failing organs suddenly, like, weren't failing anymore. And I was in good health. Like, it's one thing for your organs not to be, like, in a deteriorating state, but for them to stop and then, like, go the opposite direction is strange, you know? Looks like my kotodama successfully cured her illness. That's a huge weight off my shoulders.
また半年後に検査したいって言われたから受けることにしたけど、いざ元気になると面倒ね。ダメだよ、ちゃんと受けなきゃ。元気な時こそそういうの大事だよ。
She's right.
可愛い息子と娘に言われちゃ受けなきゃいけないわね。私も受けた方がいいと思うわ。
Oh, Mana, you're awake.
心地よくて寝すぎたわ。今日はちょっと涼しいもんね。マナちゃんの体調はどう？問題ないわ。でもお腹が空いた。じゃあすぐ作るわね。兄さんの料理も美味しいけど、やっぱりお母さんのが食べたい。
Can't argue with that. I'd love to have one of your dinners.
私も。
Oh, was that right?
それが何か？
No, nothing at all. Between her manga and meals, it sounds like Mana's getting used to the way things run in this family. I couldn't be happier.
それじゃ急がなきゃね。
Hopefully she doesn't find anything amiss. Again, you know, sex in the cafe, probably not a good idea. After dinner, Mom brings out some tea after she finishes doing the dishes.
あれ？マナちゃんはどこに行ったの？
Kokoro's room. She's hooked on one of her manga and just had to keep reading.
すっかり夢中ね。もうちょっとマナちゃんとお話ししたかったのにな。
I'm sure she would if you just asked. I mean that. Knowing how Mana is now, I bet she'd be up for it.
でも夢中で読んでるのを邪魔するのも悪いし。
Yeah, I guess that's true. See, this is exactly why Mana does whatever Kokoro asks. You're so nice, Kokoro. I stroke her beautiful hair.
なんだか二人ともいつにも増して仲が良いわね。お母さん嬉しいわ。
You think so? We've been sleeping with each other recently, so we've been trying not to be more clingy than necessary in public. Guess that's not working out, though.
私の兄さんはいつも仲良しだよ。
Kokoro responds as innocently as always.
兄弟として仲良しっていうより、ちょっと恋人っぽいかしら。兄さんと恋人？あらあら、意識しちゃった？してないもん。
Kokoro's face is red as a beet.
お兄ちゃんはモテモテね。
Hey, why are you putting fucking quotes around that? I'm happy to hear that. Better try to change the subject as subtly as possible.
私、お風呂に入ってくる。
Kokoro flees from the room at Mach speed.
お兄ちゃんが戻ってきてからすっかりお兄ちゃん子になったわね。
I'm happy she likes me.
お兄ちゃん冥利に尽きるわね。マナちゃんもお兄ちゃんが好きみたいだし。
I'm more of a pet to her if I had to say.
家の中が賑やかになって嬉しいわ。
Yeah. I know that won't last forever, but all I can do is nod. Bring the family some happiness. I guess that's something good that can come about this, decision that I'm still not really a fan of. I'm painfully aware of how fragile this family is. If my kotodama wears off, it'll all come crumbling down. My guilt is urging me to flee to my room, but I can't bring myself to leave Mom alone after she just got home. In the end, I settle for sitting down and listening to her talk about her hospital visit. Yeah, nothing wrong with that. You know, hospitals, they've got a lot going on. A lot of stories that can come about.
お母さん上がったよ。それじゃ、次は誠が入ってきなさい。
No, I'll go later. It's your turn now, Mom.
そう？じゃあ、お言葉に甘えさせてもらうわね。
Hey, but if you need somebody to watch your back, I mean, you know. Mom heads for the bathroom once Kokoro gets out.
お母さん、大丈夫そうだった？
Yeah, she didn't seem tired at all.
そっか。よかった。
Mom pushes herself when Kokoro isn't around. That unconscious fear is what's driving her.
兄さん、本当はちょっと怪しかったりした？
Huh? What makes you think that?
だって、落ち込んでるみたいだったから。
Crap. Was that how my face looked? Sorry, I was thinking about something else completely. I'm sure Mom's perfectly fine.
兄さん、何か悩み事があるなら、何でも言ってね。
Sure, thanks. Tell Kokoro what's on my mind, huh? It would be so easy if I could. Part of me wants to release Kokoro from my kotodama so we'll be free to love each other without restraint. Meanwhile, another part of me wants to keep on going as Azuki-san's son. There's no way I can tell Kokoro about that conflict within me. If I were asked whether I valued Kokoro or Azuki-san more, I'm sure I'd go with the former. But I can't muster up the courage just yet. Kokoro is giving me a worried look, so I decide to change the subject. We were talking about the tests that she took at the hospital while you were in the bath.
痛い検査とかもありそう。
Well, they did run blood tests and gave her some shots, I'm sure it was.
でも、お母さんにはちゃんと受けてもらわなきゃ。
But of course. So Mom can live as long as possible. And so we can stay with Kokoro.
じゃあ、私はマナちゃんの様子を見に行ってくるね。
And with that, I'm left all alone. I wonder if Kokoro will be back soon, but that doesn't appear to be the case. I'm lonely. It doesn't look like Mom's getting out of the bath anytime soon, so I decide to head for Kokoro's room. Kokoro, it's me. Can I come in?
はい、どうぞ。それは違うよ。このマナミはヒロト好きだったから、あえて別れたんだよ。
好きなのに別れるなんておかしいわ。これはマナミがヒロトに絶望して別れるシーンよ。
Kokoro and Mana are engaged in a heated debate about a manga the latter's reading. What the hell am I watching?
だったら、マナミはどうしてこんなに辛そうな顔してるの？
それは絶望したからに決まっているじゃない。彼が変わったことに耐えられなかったのよ。夢を追うというのはそういうことよ。人を変えてしまうわ。そういう。
違うよ。そういうヒロトもマナミは受け入れようとしたんだって。でも、それを受け入れたらヒロトはダメになっちゃう。だからヒロトのためにマナミは別れを選択したんだよ。
So I started reading Orange. Kokoro looks quite anguished. She must really empathize with this Manami character.
違うわ。変わってしまったから、
違わないもん。
Yeah, I'm really worried about the direction Orange is going in for obvious reasons if you've read that or watched it. They really do look like family arguing like this. Helping out one another, discussing their feelings. The two of them are quite serious about this, but I can't help but crack a grin.
私たちだけでは結論は出ないよね。ということは、もう一人必要よね。お兄ちゃん。
Huh? Me?
そうだよね。兄さんに読んでもらって意見を聞いた方がいいよね。
Hold on. That manga that Mana's reading is labeled number 31. Are you telling me I have to read all 31 volumes?
読んで
I don't want to waste time reading 31 volumes of a manga I'm not even interested in.
大丈夫だよ兄さん、すごく面白いから。
きっと夢中になって読むに決まってるわ。
Hold on, that manga just isn't... I tried reading it here before, but it wasn't really my thing, so I dropped it.
読んで兄さん。
You know, shoujo manga isn't for everyone. I'm very picky with the manga that I pick up, and... I mean, obviously I'm reading Orange, so...
読んでくれないの？なら。
Oh, okay, I'll do it. It sounded like Mana was about to use her kotodama, so as much as I don't want to, I'd rather do as they ask. 31 volumes, huh? If I can't handle it, I can just use my kotodama to read the whole thing. Anyway, it's getting late, so we should all be getting to bed.
仕方ないわね。
学園もあるし、マナちゃんも早く寝ないとね。
もう元気だから大丈夫よ。けれど、早く寝るわ。
Mana and Kokoro smile at each other. Seeing them act so sisterly puts a smile on my own face. Although this is also nothing more than a falsehood constructed by kotodama, things can't stay this way forever, that would be wrong. I know that.
お腹痛いの兄さん。
Huh? No, what makes you think that?
また辛そうな顔してたから。
31冊読むのが、そんなに辛いの？
Well, sort of.
そう？
It seems Mana's caught on to my conflict. Anyway, I'll be going to bed. Good night, you two.
おやすみなさい、兄さん。
おやすみ、お兄ちゃん。
Alrighty. We done for the day? We are. Love this little animation here. Alrighty, well, I think we can end the episode here. I have no idea how long it will be since I have two lovely scenes that I have to cut out. So that'll be fun. That'll be a good time. But alrighty, thank you. Oh, god damn it.
どこを探しても数学の教科書が見つからないの。
Okay, we'll worry about that next time. Thank you all for watching this episode. I hope you all enjoyed. If you did, be sure to leave a like, subscribe, all that fancy jazz, and I guess next time we have this going on. All right, take it easy, guys.